So in a sense, the architecture, it compels people to just be people.
We wanted to create, exactly. We wanted people to be themselves. But being themselves means that we had to attract the people that we wanted to be themselves. Because just because somebody's themselves doesn't mean that we want them here, right? Because some people...
Creating a system to attract.
Some people's...
we don't all get along.
Some people being themselves are like, okay, thank you for showing your true colors. Like, no, thank you. We don't want that. So we were looking to attract a certain type of person, a person that wanted to collaborate and share information. It's funny, like the real estate industry, the way that it was always, a lot of people perceive it inside the business, like real estate agents, the way they perceived it is that, hey, you're a real estate agent, I'm a real estate agent. Either we're at the same company or different companies, so we're competitors because we're competing for the same listing or the same buyer. Well, I can't tell you how many times there's a couple people that I do compete with, if you will, regularly, meaning like we go on the same listing appointments, but that's like a fraction of the time that I go on appointments. So I said, well, I don't look at you as a competitor, meaning like we're not competing for the same stuff, but more often than not, we're doing deals together. I represent the listing, you bring the buyer, or you represent the listing, I bring the buyer. So we're working together, right? We're working together to try to get this deal closed. So we're not competitors, we're colleagues. So why not we start treating each other like colleagues and helping each other out? And instead of, protecting what we do and not wanting to share what we do because we're afraid that you're going to take what I do and do it better than me and take all my clients, why don't we just share what we do so that you can become a better real estate agent and a better person, and I can become a better real estate agent and a person, and now we can make the industry better and we can do more deals together, and the deals that we do together will be smoother and better for our clients, and we can provide a better experience for our clients, and we can be happier because we're having better deals. And so we said, like, let's just create an environment where people want that, right? And let's attract people that want what I just described. Maybe that was a different concept to people back when I first opened this brokerage up a couple of years ago, but it made sense to people.
Did you believe that in 2008 when you started as your first week? Is it a collaborative thought process?
I always believed that I was willing to share everything that I did because of two things. Number one, I was always happy to share what I did because I wanted to help everybody else out. But also it was funny, like I would teach people what I did and I knew that nobody was going to do it. So I wasn't like afraid that somebody was going to just take what I did and then I was, obsolete.
But you weren't attached to the outcome of whether they use it or not. You were just going to do it.
I wasn't attached to the outcome and I wasn't thinking in terms of scarcity mentality. I was thinking more of abundance mentality.